So it's a pretty soggy day. Sorry, it was raining pretty hard. We didn't get a lot of video here. But we're framing the dining room now. By we, I mean me. This is the going to be the opening for the 5-foot door. And then that's the opening for that nice big window. It's sitting behind the shed. So you see, we're going to have a nice view of the green space in the yard here. And then we frame this wall here, and this is a view of the neighbor's yard, but also a nice big window. So today, all I'm going to do is frame this wall, which has no windows, so that'll be an easy, quick. And I'm going to frame this one. This is where the glue bag who was working on this place had a window framed in with you know, an undersized header and all that, and put a big window facing the neighbor's house, which is, you know, a pretty glue bag thing to do. So I got my lumber, I've got my drawings, and let's go. Oh, and good news, I almost forgot. The building inspector was here today, and our basement footings with the rebar, and our 3 back deck footings, and our 3 front footings all passed. So they are getting concrete tomorrow. So I got all these walls done. Everything's done. That one needs a corner block, corner nailed off. Other than that, that's it. Done all the way along. And then now I just have to take this out. What an incredible waste of trees, but that's what happens when you don't get permits. So I'm gonna take that down and build a new one. Leave that little wall he had with that window in it, even though the plans don't call for that window. So this little window here is going to be filled, and then there's going to be a window actually here. So I just have to go up there and plumb up those walls, and then because some of it was existing, and then start putting the exterior sheeting on. Start at the top plate and go down. I'll probably go down to go up to be easy, but measure down, snap a chalk line to put it on, put a couple nails, put the sheeting on, next one on that, so on and so forth. All right, it's another day. It's starting to get so cold already. You're gonna be seeing this turn into winter pretty soon. It's 6 degrees Celsius this morning. You could see your breath. So today, the 3 footings in the front, the 3 footings in the back, and the 3 footings in the basement are getting poured. Hopefully, because yesterday was a rain day, and I guess all the concrete trucks and concrete deliveries got rained out for an additional day, so we're hoping today is the day. Alright, so we're just getting these posts in here so we can get this gone. Oh, won't that be beautiful? So I'm just getting everything plumb right now, putting in a couple nails. Let's get that going. progress today. Got these 6x6s up. Sweet. They look great. Everything's nice. Cribbing's out. That is awesome. And our engineered materials have showed up. So I have all my floor joists. I have my LVL lumber. These are the various beams that are going to go throughout the house to hold everything up. And I'm working all by myself again, as usual. So now I gotta find a way to hump this guy up onto the wall. Alright, so progress update. Another soggy day. Always a soggy day. Here we are. So, a couple little things. This wall, there was a wall here that was basically holding up the whole second story. And the joists like deflected like an inch or just over an inch. So, if we stand back here, I've just got this wall up here temporarily. You can, I don't even know if you can see it visually. It's pretty messed up. You can actually see this coming down like that, okay? Now there's two reasons this is doing that. First of all, the LVL beam that's right down there in the basement, the one main beam, is overspanned, okay? So it's slightly bowed in the middle, okay? So it's like a bit like a banana beam. So that's part of the reason. So we crank that up, that's gonna go up. But also this joist under here is sectioned and deflected. So there's two new joists going in right underneath this wall. Then the beam gets cranked up and then this wall will be level. So right now this wall goes like this. And I just haven't had the manpower to fix that yet. So I'm hoping that's today. Not a big deal though, because there's no weight on this yet. I've shimmed it up just to keep it on the wall, but you know, if you look here, that wall's built perfect and it's sitting like amazing right on there. That's nice on there. Okay, that beam, you can see it's sitting right there. It's nailed in. It's awesome. This one though, I've got about an inch and a quarter or so worth of shims up there. So that's a problem. But brings me to, there's our beams. So that's exactly how the beams are gonna go. And now that I know exactly where this one lands, which I could have just threw a string line, but it was easier just to put the beam up here. Now I've got to fill this in with 4 more 2x4s and then we'll point load right down to the basement wall. This corner here is almost enough. It needs 1 more 2x on there. This one already has 4. And this one here, I just ran out of these 9-foot studs. I got another order coming today for all the studs for the second story, and that'll be included in that. So I need 4 more here, 4 more there, and 4 more there. So somebody screwed up. Somebody called me and I didn't order enough 9-foot studs. Otherwise, this is done. So I'm short about 12. Which I guess isn't bad because there's a lot more in this than you'd think by just looking at it. So the plan for today is to attack this wall, probably get all the point loads in, get the posts in to the basement to bring this beam up nice to get rid of that little bit of a banana in here, and that's probably responsible for a good 3/4 of an inch, okay? And then the fact that that's deflected is probably the rest of it. So we'll get that up nice and then get that nailed off, and then this is perfectly level. Like, considering how old the house is, I can't believe that it's still that decent and there was no shimming or screwery required. So anyhow, so next on the agenda is the joists. For this morning, I'm going to get some of them in, just so I can work upstairs till it gets brighter out. These are the joist hangers here for the floor joists, and how they work. Don't mind the shaky camera here while I get up on the ladder. Is they are the hanging type. They hang on the top and they go like that, and the joist just goes right in there. So there's also another hanger there, which doesn't have any of the side nails in it. I don't have any of the common nails I need for that. They're coming with today's order too. I thought the beam supplier supplied all the nails would give those, but I guess those are just too standard and I should have just had them around. But I don't. So those nails are arriving, and then that nice big hanger there can be properly nailed off. It has all the joist hanger nails in it though. The 1 million of them that go in there. So that's already nice and solid. But the way it's going to work here, and I'll quickly explain before I get to work, is this is the calling this the dining room area and the tail end of the kitchen, okay? And where the staircase to the second floor starts, it's going to go up here, okay? Everything on this side of the beam, where you can see the new lumber, the addition, we'll call it, okay, air quotes. Everything on this side is going to have its own roof and just be a single story. The new second story is going to be everything from that LVL up, okay? And it's only going to be in a shape of from here to here to there to there. See what I mean? Just one box of the old building. So this is going to be part of the roof on the back here that will have no second story above it. And that will make this side of the house here look a lot less tall, because we're going to have a nice roof here that comes up that matches the roof on this side. All engineered stuff, so it's going to be really easy to install. The way these are the joist hangers here. They just hang from the top with 4 nails and then 2 nails in the face. That's it. That's the nailing schedule. Oh, sorry. Then 2 nails into the joist itself. All right, so those are the joist hangers, 16-inch centers. These ones here are exactly set up so when the joist goes this way on 16-inch centers, it lands right on the edge of the plate, and like I was saying, all the sheeting there will line up. And then you'll see there's a smaller space here, and that's because this is the stairwell. Let me show you where we're at. So I still have a little bit of OSB to put up on these walls. I'll do that later on. I kind of want to get a roof over this main area. By a roof, I mean the second floor so I can do a little work in here. put in new headers in and stuff. Which again is a little backwards, but I'd like to be covered from the rain. It seems like it's raining every 2 days here right now, and we've only got about a month and a half left in the building season. So to be able to get the place all up and house wrap, you know, and to be sided probably in the spring, I'm gonna need to, you know, make a few kind of goofy decisions as far as things like that go. So the order changes just a little bit. But here we go. Here's all our joists. They're all on. Glued, nailed. The only thing we're missing is the sides and the rim joists. So those will go on. Those will go on tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be a nice day. So this was a nice, easy day. Just cleaned up the job site, brought the rim joists in. These are the rim boards. Obviously the same size as the joists. 11 and 7/8 inch. And they're 1 1/8 inch thick, this type of floor system. So really all it is like a really thick OSB. I don't know if it's a higher density or what the deal is, but that's it. Just basic rim joists in there. So let's take a look up. That might be kind of cool. Man, I love this. This is just great. Seeing this, and the beauty is everything on it was completely level with very, very little messing around. All I had to do is there's a bit of a hump up in the floor here, so this stud's a little high, and this is gonna be a point load with a few more studs. You can see here, let me get my finger out of the way, about a 1/4 inch down, I had to do a little Polish polish there, just to let those sit in, not on that one, because it just sort of goes up, you know. And because of the way this one is, I couldn't do anything about that. The other wall coming into it. It was just kind of one of those corners where it sort of just had to be that way. So let's go on up. It's a little gloomy all day today. It's been spitting rain a little, and I've been hiding the tools and taking them out, and hiding them and taking them out. Look at that. And it is straight as an arrow and level. It's gonna be awesome. So nice to have new floors in an old house. Wait, what's that? Oh, Dolores, you're so creepy. Let's get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more of the birdhouse flip.